Welcome once again then to the United States Grand Prix here in the magnificent city of Austin. It was here in 2018 that Kimi Räikkönen delighted the world by winning for the first time in 114 races. There's always a record to be broken, so what, I wonder, is in store for us today? We have 10 turns to the left and 10 to the right here at the fantastic Circuit of the Americas. Overtaking opportunities into turns 1 and 12 at this anti-clockwise 3.6 mile track. But we may well see cars struggle to slow down there today as the wet weather does interfere with the low-speed grip. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's have a chat about McLaren. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Ricciardo, Sergio Perez, and Vettel, Stroll, Sainz, Norris, they've taken a grid penalty, and Kimi Räikkönen, Giovinazzi, Scott, Robert Schwartzman, and Leclerc. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Mick Schumacher, Russell, Pierre Gasly, and Fernando Alonso. They've taken a grid penalty. Tsunoda, Ocon, Mazepin, and Nicholas Latifi. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks. There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful. You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up. Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place. It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there, we're attempting to manage it. Track is drying, but it's going to take a while to clear the standing water off the line. Don't start thinking about slicks just yet. Okay, looks like a mechanical failure. We're going to have to ask you to find a safe spot to retire. Sorry about that. Again, find somewhere safe to stop. We need you to retire. side pods have taken damage. Keep an eye on your engine temperature. Cooling may be adversely affected. We've been informed of an incident which has resulted in lots of loose debris on the track. The safety car is being deployed. Overtake the safety car.
Not just victory today then, but the championship as well. What a spectacular season they've had. Congratulations to the whole team. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Rain always has the potential to liven up a race and mix up the order, and they've taken full advantage of that to claim the victory today. It's always a bit of a lottery when the conditions are like this, but they've managed to stay on circuit and have come out on top.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Valtteri Bottas takes the top spot. He's our new Drivers' Championship leader after today's result. Now let's discuss, Ant, who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Fernando Alonso, wherever he is, whatever team he's in, when is he not just brilliant? He'll give you a performance every time, just like he's done today.
It's another clear win for Mercedes as they manage to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Bad luck out there today. Let's talk about it. Your car seemed to be having some problems there. What was the cause? You had a lot of fans out there today. Does the pressure get to you when you're back home? What was your teammate's secret to success today? It must be crushing when something goes wrong that's entirely out of your control. Appreciate your time.
Morning, boss. This week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs. Looks like our driver has an issue. We need you to step in here. Not an easy decision, but you handled it well. Thanks. Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.